the DrossCast podcast. I am your host, Slay All Day. Okay. With me, I have Kat.
Meow. Cats are very confident creatures.
Sure.
Fun fact.
I also have Bob.
Yo.
Sure. And I also have Akko.
Tacos are not confident.
What?
Oh.
What?
They're the most confident
Yeah.
food.
Yes.
Tell me a more confident
But they're
food
not
right
actually
fucking now.
Mexican, so maybe they're a little self-cocked.
We are in America right now.
And stumbling over his own words, we have returning special guest, Swack.
Swag is back again.
Sorry, I'm in a group chat when my phone keeps going off, so ignore all that.
It's embarrassing.
Tell a friend.
Friend.
This week's topic is confidence. Confidence. And I guess people's experience with confidence, like, do you ever feel like in certain avenues of your life you have more confidence, in other avenues you have very little confidence? We're laying it all out on the table. Tell me all of your deepest, darkest secrets so I can exploit them later.
After today, I have very little confidence.
Oh, buddy, it's okay.
It's okay.
True. You're welcome for that.
It's not.
It's pretty embarrassing.
Am I being too quiet? I was probably being too quiet.
It's
Okay.
a little bit, yeah.
Oh, we
Be
didn't.
confident.
Okay.
We didn't do a test.
Project your voice.
Well, I just have a very quiet voice, just in general.
Yeah.
That's true.
Nothing wrong with that.
Because
Well.
it's deep and sensuous and
Yeah.
sexy.
Sexy.
It's great for that late night radio.
Yes.
All right. Well, does anybody want to kick us off?
Nope. I
You,
would like you to
Mr.
leave.
Host.
I don't think I have confidence for that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
definitely
I
don't.
do. So I came up with this topic mainly because I'm interested to hear, I guess, my fellow podcasters with their experience with confidence, because my experience with confidence is great. I have a lot of confidence. I'm a very confident person in most facets of my life. Because I'm great. So.
Is that true, Bob?
Just don't ask her to say frustrated.
I feel like
the
you
great
and,
part
I
or the
can say
confidence
frustrated.
part?
Yeah, if you think
I feel
about
like
it.
you and Akko are very extrovert.
Yeah.
While Kat and Bob are introvert.
Yes.
Accurate.
But
Accurate.
does that necessarily mean one is more confident than the other?
There's usually a
Yeah.
correlation.
Not necessarily,
Yeah. I
because I
think-
wouldn't even call myself extroverted.
I don't know if
What?
that's.
I would.
Really?
I think we
Stop.
all would.
Yes.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. We're talking in the sense of us all hanging out as friends. Because then in that case, like, I say a lot of really inappropriate things with you guys that I wouldn't say at, like, a family gathering or, like, a work
Be
function.
confident.
Would you have a problem talking to a stranger?
No.
No.
Because here's the thing.
It's that.
Kat, would you have a problem talking
No,
to a
that's
I
her
door
job.
knock for a living.
That's her
Yeah.
job.
Oh,
She
yeah,
talks to
that's right.
strangers as her job.
But if
So-
you ask
Fair.
me, yeah. No, I would not.
But here's the thing.
I
I
don't want
like.
to talk to strangers.
I am
Me neither.
introverted in the sense of, like, I don't generally. So, like, for work, it's different because I have to. But, like, for example, if we're at a con and there's all these other people around, I only associate with people I went there with. And even that's, like.
Well,
And
with
the
me,
etch.
I don't talk to anybody outside of the con.
And the cup guy, the etched cup guy.
That was thanks to you and she was a girl, so that's embarrassing.
Well, you talked to the guy too.
And here's the thing. That's something I should have been confident about, but I was like, oh my god, now I'm going to have to explain my zine addiction to this fucking stranger right now. And that made me not confident.
So I'm like the only extrovert here.
No,
If
Slade
you're going off
definitely
of
is.
those
Okay, I guess
guidelines.
Like you're more of a you're like a true extrovert.
Yeah.
Like if you're going off like D&D terms, you're like she would be chaotic extrovert, and you would be like true extrovert.
I feel
Well, let's
like
just
I'm
talk
chaotic
about
for
this too, is because when we were going to the food truck festival and we stopped in at the mall and we went to go see if Kat's brother was there, he wasn't. Another guy was.
I
what
walked
happened? We walked out. Akko stayed and talked to the guy.
Yes, for a long time.
Extrovert. Yeah.
Just
You did. He struck up
That's
conversation
true.
with them. And
I am
We were all like, "What? What did you even talk about?
Yeah.
What did you talk about?"
the food trucks and
Oh.
how he sent his employee to go get food, and I was like, oh, that's gotta suck, because it's like he's wearing a suit and it's like really hot out.
Oh yeah.
So I was talking about that, and then I was talking about obviously Kat's brother.
Oh, we
And
talking
that
about at the
business-
suit place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Like how extroverted he is. Just like we went to look for Kat's brother, he wasn't there.
We
Zwack
left.
and I left, and so did you. And Akko stayed back and struck up conversation with the guy. And like me, if I was in that situation, if I would have never.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Because yeah, that's what I did. I was like, okay, and I walked out. But if he would have started talking to me, like, I wouldn't have. I'm not confident. I don't know what to say. I'm not good at small talk.
No, you get swindled by attractive men.
I do.
Oh, see, that's my issue. I do also do that too, but I think that's because of my
That's why you have to do what I
extrovert.
say.
Yes, exactly.
Got it.
No, but I don't know. I feel like in most aspects of my life, I am not confident. That's why you, Slay, every time you talk about me, how like I'm just very passive, like I don't stand up. That's because like in my mind, I'm like, if I start getting into like a verbal argument with someone or anything and they bring up something, I'm not gonna know what to say. And then I'm just gonna look like a fool. So I try staying back from that.
I guess that's true. You do that with me all the time.
Wow. Okay. Well, but yes, exactly. So I'm not confident in my ability to like match wits with someone about certain things because I don't feel like I know a lot about one thing.
You're also a
many
thinker. When it comes to arguments, like heat of the moment,
yeah,
you like to stew and think. You're pretty witty when you have time to like think about events.
Yeah.
Like, I'd say you're actually a very witty person.
Like my mom's side of the family, I do not get it from them. Even my dad's side, they're pretty quick-witted.
Yeah.
I fell far from those trees. Like, I am not, like, I can't, like, come up with something on the spot. Like, I'm one of those people that, like, later you're laying in bed, you're like, damn it, I should have said that.
Oh, that is 100% me.
Yeah. So.
Oh, that's not me.
No,
that is not you.
You're quick-witted.
No, that's not me at all.
No,
Black is quick-witted, for sure.
I mean, I would say confidence, like, I guess, because we're all talking about, like, in conversation or, like, just going out and talking to people. But I think you can be confident in a lot of things. Like, for example, if you're talking about how confident are you that you can run a mile in under 8 minutes? 0% confident.
Yeah, I'm
but, like,
confident. There
are abilities. Like, when Akko and I had a conversation about my abilities to win a Xena trivia contest, 100% confident. So, like, you can be confident in certain abilities, but not necessarily, like, be an outgoing person and be confident in that regard.
Well,
yeah, there's many different
so
areas in life.
in my, I don't remember which class it was in college, but I'll throw this out to you guys. So this was the situation we were given, and we were told we had one of two options. So we are the pilot of an airplane, and we are going to a couple states over. It's a long trip, right? And somebody on the aircraft has a heart attack and is dying. You would like to land, but the nearest city is currently having a really, really bad storm, and it's super icy. The runway's like really, really icy. It's snowing. It's super hard, really bad conditions. You're confident you can make the landing, but the conditions are very poor. Do you attempt to land to save the person, but potentially crash and kill everybody else on the plane? Or do you continue to fly to your destination and essentially sacrifice the one on the plane to save the many?
Utilitarianism.
Yep.
Like that.
What would you do? I mean, I would save the many.
I would save the many and continue to try to punch the guy in the chest.
Okay. What would you do, Akko?
It's your gut decision.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't think about it. What would you do?
Gut decision.
Gut decision?
As he thinks about it more.
Yeah, like I said, I'm
Okay,
quick-witted.
Zwack.
I definitely try to land.
Okay.
That was my gut
I
decision.
was the only one in the class that said I would land. The only one in the class that said I would land that fucking plane. Because in the description, he said, you are confident you can make the landing.
Yep.
And I was like, well, then I'm doing it. Why would I not? Everyone's like, well, you gotta save the many. I was like, but I am confident I can make the landing. Why would I not do it then?
Also, I was wondering, was how good is my piloting skills?
Well, you are confident.
You are a...
Then I would say.
Here's a precursor. If I start singing the I Want It That Way from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, does the guy dying know the end? If not interested in saving him anyway. Can there be a test to see if this person's worth saving?
Now number 5.
But I just felt like that was
no.
an interesting experiment because I was literally the only one in the class that said I would land the plane.
Well, that's literally like
and everybody
my
argued
class.
with me. They're like, well, that's dumb because you're going to risk the lives of many for the one. And I was like, but you guys don't understand.
No.
You are confident
It's not a
I can
risk
do
if
the
you're
landing.
confident, yeah.
Right. And nobody understood that. So
Okay,
I guess that's just
Which
kind of
house?
What if that one line wasn't in there? What if they say, do you try to land, in bad weather.
Well, then
or
I
save
would
the
think
many.
it would be more of a moral decision. But when I read that was the first thing I
Well,
saw
when you
and I
brought that up,
hooked
I
onto,
didn't even
and it was
hear
a
you say
no-brainer.
Yeah,
you're confident you can land the plane.
Yeah,
Like,
wasn't thinking about that
I
when
didn't
you
hear
read
about
it.
that.
Like when you said, I mean, I guess reading it might be different, but like hearing it, I heard, shitty weather, do you land the plane for this one dude or keep going for the many?
I didn't hear it. You're confident you can land. And so I don't know if that has to do with me just trying to listen to the
But you
scenario
said, well,
or
that makes sense.
if
That
it's-
also makes sense to you in your daily life because you constantly second guess yourself. You say you're terrible at 50-50.
yeah,
That is your like number one catchphrase. I'm terrible at 50-50.
I am.
Because you
Oh, no.
constantly,
I answer right away.
second guess yourself.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is so Zwack, are you confident?
Yeah, for sure.
Bob, you say no.
No.
Akko?
I feel like even not in my
I would not be confident.
because I don't have a lot
In
of things that
general?
I'm knowledgeable about, like
I would second
Xena.
guess myself in that scenario.
Like
In confidence in general, I'd say, I guess, yes.
Do you second guess yourself a lot?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Okay.
Constantly.
I think if you second guess yourself, then
Then
you're
you're
not
not
confident.
confident.
mm-mm.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There's situations that I like think, and I second guess myself
See,
in situations, but I feel overall most of my decisions are made and followed through.
I think I would actually categorize myself as a confident person, but not in like the regards of like, I'm not super bubbly and outgoing, but like when I'm doing something, I'm confident I'm doing it the way I want. Like my decision making, like I can stand behind my own decisions.
Sorry, our friend S just sent me French dip is great 13 times.
What?
They must be high.
Yeah.
Must be.
Props.
That's why she needed the
but-
urine.
But I think that if we're talking about if I'm like in a room full of people I don't know, am I super confident and go up to people? No, I don't. But I think like I'm confident in like who I am as a person. Like I guess I don't second guess like the decisions I'm making. Like I don't think I'm like, oh, fuck, like should I have done this way? Do I need to change what like that kind of stuff. I don't know if that makes sense or if I'm just rambling. But
I think you're confident.
well, cool. Somebody does.
I would say, well, I mean, I would obviously say you're confident. I've known you intimately for a really, really long time.
Oh, really? All right, new topic.
Go on.
So I feel like also because of based off our relationship, I see you at your strongest because you are also more comfortable around me. So
Right.
I would absolutely categorize you as being a confident person, where I feel like an outside person.
Well, and I think, like, I mean, the kind of running meme about my personality on this podcast is that I'm a judgy bitch from a distance. And I think that goes into why, like, so I'm confident. Like, I'm confident when I'm judging people. I'm like, you should not be doing that. But I'm not, like, confident enough to go up to them and, like, start some shit with them. I just kind of stand back and I'm just, like, in my brain, I'm confident. I'm like, I know I'm right. I know this is going to bite you
I
in the
wouldn't
ass.
categorize that as even confident, though. I'd categorize that as confrontational. You're
That's
confident,
true.
but not confrontational.
That's
Those
true,
can be
okay.
two
Or
different things.
conscientious, even.
Right.
Well, that was kind of what I was going for, though, too, is I couldn't do that. You, on the other hand, Slay, like, you will call people out and stuff. I won't, because that's what I was saying. I'm not confident that I can, like, hold my own against them. If, like, I say, you shouldn't be doing that, then they're like, oh, yeah, well, I should be doing this because of this. And I'm like,
And you're like,
I can't come
okay.
up with something. Okay, fine, I guess. Whatever. But, like, I'm not quick at it. So I'm not confident in that aspect. Or confrontational.
What aspects of our lives do you guys think you are confident in? Even though if you'd say you're not overall a confident person, what would you say? Because there has to be areas that you were like, yes.
Boning.
Just
kidding.
As your spouse, I would reconsider that.
Well, I was confident.
Reevaluate that confidence.
I was confident.
Not
until
anymore.
just now.
Hey, it's like me and naming characters.
You're not confident.
You are
No.
not confident.
He's confident in saying the names, but they're always wrong. I'll say that.
He's not confident.
I'm
He
kidding.
stutters through everything.
True.
Jug duty, guys.
Yeah.
Jug
Jug duty.
But I said it with confidence.
He did. He did not stutter jug duty.
Yeah, but when he tried to say Jug Duty, he said Doug Judy.
He did.
Yeah.
He did not stutter there either.
With
Yeah,
confidence.
Oh, God.
oh my god.
I'm
Here's
here
the
to make
thing.
everybody's life better.
Like, let's say we're going to, like, I don't know, a family, like, party or something, and there's, like, volleyball, or there's like, activities. I feel like you're really confident in like going up to like people and be like, oh, I want to play, I want to join this activity, and then you're like always really good at it and you're confident in your ability to do that. I do that. I'm like,
Oh, you're talking about me.
Yes.
Oh.
You,
Yeah,
Akko.
You're
Sorry.
confident
I
at
wasn't-
doing,
Yeah.
not
Saying.
saying.
True.
Like,
Yeah.
I think you're more of a man of action and less of a man of words.
So maybe you
True.
should say boning.
Oh.
Ooh.
Man of action.
Okay, I ain't complaining. All right.
All right,
Holy
yeah,
shit.
nice.
Okay. Way to go, Akko.
You have a nicer wife than I do.
Mantle has been passed.
Calls me out in front of the 8 followers.
Yeah, how dare
Well,
you.
like 2 or 3. The rest of us are here.
Yeah. Technically, we subscribe to ourselves. but-
Yeah. Whoops.
Technically, I subscribed twice.
Oh, God.
Okay, the one follower.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Hi,
Don't
H,
unsubscribe.
our one subscriber.
Yeah.
That's an eighth of our following.
Oh
I
my
can't
God.
lose that. Oh.
We're gonna get demonetized.
Yeah, I'm real concerned about that.
We're not
Yeah.
monetized, it
Oh,
doesn't really matter.
Yes.
Yeah.
No one answered my question.
What was
Which
your
one?
question?
Question.
If
What,
there's
What
a-
are you? What areas of your life are you confident in?
well, she got to answer
I-
for him, which
Well,
is
Yeah.
I
the
want you
confidence
to
thing.
be confident and answer it for yourself. Damn it.
Damn it. I would say, I guess obviously going based off of that, yeah, more so doing confident with talking to kids, even though that sounds weird. Not confident with talking to adults.
Is that because of like you find them as more experienced?
I find them as
or-
foreign.
Adults are foreign.
He relates to kids. He's not relating to adults.
I can't bring up Pokemon D&D with adults.
Why not?
I did.
I have.
You realize everyone sitting in this room is an adult.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, thus you're all kids.
Legally.
Yeah.
We can vote and drink.
Yeah.
We're
I'm just
kids
saying-
with a drinking license.
Every time I've gone out with
Yeah.
somebody's parents,
The worst kind.
it's always typically like they bring up sports, and I'm like, I can talk about. I'm confident with carrying on a conversation.
Are you?
It's not a good conversation, but there is no silence.
Okay.
I
That's
can
true,
use-
but that's
yeah.
due to your like hatred of awkward silences from like
Exactly.
podcast number 1 because you can't stand like you over talk. When you can tell when you're uncomfortable in a conversation because you just keep going. You're fucking Energizer Bunny. You keep going and going and going. And then like people are like,
That also
So
helps
he is
confident
good.
in another area as
Yep,
well.
and that, we
No
go right back
comment?
to that.
Oh, shit.
All right, Bob. Are you confident in what aspect of your life?
My looks to geriatrics. I
Okay.
get hit on by old ladies all the time.
You think you're pretty handsome, so I would say your looks in general.
I know. I'm pretty.
I could agree with
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
your ability to eat 20 nuggets at once.
Exactly. 24 nugs.
Yeah, that's true.
24.
And counting.
We
I
have to
could
break
have
that record.
I could have gone for
We
more.
have to do the challenge.
Yes, we will do the challenge.
So you're confident in your appearance.
For the most part, yeah. Until my hair grows out.
Yeah,
and
until
then,
your hair, then you have a
then-
conniption.
Ugh.
He has to get his hair cut every 2 weeks.
Every
On
2 weeks.
Every
2
2
weeks.
weeks.
That's
Every
so
2 weeks
often.
he
Like,
has to
I
go
was-
get a haircut.
I
I
cut
just-
my own hair.
Really?
That's confident.
I
yeah.
used to.
awesome.
I used to when I just used the shaver and
That's what I
do that.
Yeah.
But like
I have
the
fucking
fact that
done
I like
before.
keep this short and keep this a little longer, like
He has a
I
mullet if
can't
you're trying
blend.
to envision it.
Yes, I have a mullet.
Full mullet.
Full mullet. Full mullet.
He does
Um,
not. Don't put that in your head.
But yeah, there was a guy
Sexy mullet.
who was checking out when I was at Sports Clips, and he was ringing out, and he said, "Yeah, so I'll probably just let it grow until like I think he said October, and then it'll be back, and it's like June." And I'm like, "How the fuck can you do that?"
Yeah,
Like,
every
and
2
he has
weeks.
like a haircut like mine where it's like short, and he was gonna go and like wait till October to get a cut. I was like I'm not gonna make it through June before I get my next. Well, I will now. It's towards the end, but yeah, I get it like every 2 to 3 weeks. When I was cutting my own.
That's a little sad.
Yeah. Oh, whoops. But yeah, when I cut my own hair, I was like, I wanted it, like, if you put like water on your head or something and just sprinkle put like a piece of sand on each pot. That's how short I liked it. Like, it was like close to bald, but still there was a little bit of hair there, and literally every 3 days. I was running it through there again. Recutting it.
That's insane.
Yeah, I don't know why. But
you're so
and that's
vain.
why I hated. That's why I hated when you wanted me to grow my hair out. I was like, no.
Oh yeah,
like,
I tried to have him
don't
grow
want
his
to.
hair out, and he like almost started crying on like week 5.
It was horrible too.
Wow.
And then basically, just to make it look decent for myself, I was doing like a comb over thing with it, and that looked horrible.
Well, you didn't know
It
how
looks
to.
great.
It looked
You
great.
didn't know how to style
the
it.
best
That was the
comb over
problem.
I've ever seen.
Whatever. Anyways, Zwack.
What am I confident in?
Yeah.
Oh, singing.
Singing.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So karaoke is your jam?
Oh, for sure. 'Cause-
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah,
for
don't
sure.
ya know, for sure. But yeah, because when I was little, I was in a boys' choir from the age of 4 to 13.
So you were like conditioned to be confident in
Yeah,
that.
and I was a soloist in this choir. Land of Lakes
Yeah.
Choir Boys, if you ever see them around, go check them out. They're
Nice.
not as good without me, but go check them out.
Support them.
Confidence.
Yes.
Confidence.
But yeah, so the first time I sang my solo, which was Danny Boy, which is one of the most famous, probably the most famous Irish song in the world. I sang it
Yeah.
at a cathedral in Dublin, Ireland, for the first time for a crowd. So
Jeez. That's
That's
confidence.
confidence.
That's confidence.
it was not at the time. I was so scared.
Did you throw up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I was 9.
But you didn't pussy out. So,
No, of course not.
So,
The show must go on.
bravo.
Nice.
There we go.
Good. Well, we know what Kat is confident in. We're watching her.
We're watching your
Yeah.
draw chakrams.
Hey. I'm not confident in my drawing abilities. False.
Looks pretty decent.
Well, I mean, it's a chakram, so it's something I've studied enough. But
While you were cutting your hair, she studied the shop.
Yeah, she's.
Right,
Well,
yeah.
I'm sitting in a chair.
I mean, what else would I do with my Friday nights? I am confident in like dancing, or I teach Zumba classes, so learning that choreo and being able to go up and do that from memory. So I'd love to dance. Not bashful about it. So that's a thing I'm confident with. Otherwise, obviously Xena trivia, I will take on anyone. Let's go. Also board games. I think me and Zwack have this in common. We're pretty confident we play board games that we're gonna one of the two of us is gonna win.
Board
At least
games, video
some
games.
particular board games. I should say.
I got a Xena trivia for you.
Do you?
Go on.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, let's hear it. Let's see how confident she is in her.
I know
in her
she
answer.
will not get it.
Oh no.
Oh.
What is the capital of Assyria?
Well, I can tell you that's from the episode The Furies in season 3, episode 1. Disc 1. If you're curious, if you own the DVD.
If you have the travel size.
Still disc 1. It's the first
Okay.
episode.
Oh, duh. That's right. Nailed it.
Okay. Anyways,
What was the cap?
I don't fucking know. It's never answered. She put
Oh.
the pinch on. Okay.
Yeah.
Good long story.
It's from.
We'll show you that episode
Yeah,
during
well,
Doug Party.
during Doug Party, you'll find out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's from Monty Python. I'm pretty sure where she got it from.
I think
Well,
it's Monty Python.
I don't know it from Monty
Yes,
Python.
it did come from Monty
But
Python.
yes, that
Holy
was the
Grail,
reference,
yeah.
yes, that
When
they
they're
were
trying to
referencing
cross
that.
that bridge or whatever.
They referenced Monty Python in the first episode.
Of season 3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now I need to watch this show.
It's the best show in creation. That's,
Eh.
I'm very confident in this.
It's no Scrubs, but
I was just gonna say.
I mean,
I am not confident in my singing though.
oh, me neither.
Me neither.
Hard pass on that.
No.
Unless it's like Draco style.
Yeah. I feel like if you listen to my voice on here, you can tell that I'm not confident in my singing either.
See, you are
Like,
silly because I think you have a very nice singing voice.
You have the best voice out of everybody here.
Zwack.
Well,
Oh, Zach's like,
Not
I am
singing.
offended.
Definitely not.
I am
Far
offended.
from it.
actually, yeah, no. Yours picks up on the mic the best whenever I listen to the podcasts.
My talking voice?
Yes,
Which
like
is
you're
probably the worst
talking.
because it's the
No,
worst
your
voice
talking
there.
voice is the best.
You have a very nice voice, and I think you should be more confident in your singing. I love it when you sing in the car. I want you to sing in the car.
I haven't heard it singing, so I can't argue. So
yeah, you
You're
have.
singing? Yes, you
When?
have.
Backstreet Boys.
All the time.
all I hear is number 5.
Sung
Singing
nicely.
it.
Yeah, sure.
Let's not
I
forget
mean-
about always something there to remind me.
Also, you
I've heard
do
it.
do a mean Shakira.
I knew you were going to
Oh
Really?
my god, I have to see this.
No,
Oh
I
my
do
God.
not.
Oh
It's
my god.
The best. it's actually really good.
No.
Yes.
That was a long time ago.
So we need to do a karaoke night.
Yes, we do.
So that
On
you
the
can
podcast?
do. No.
Okay, I was like, that's not
I
happening.
mean, why not?
Well, yeah, why not?
Sure.
Who the fuck cares? It's the DrossCast, for God's sake.
We could do a karaoke night. We have a microphone.
Right, but
That's
no,
all
like
you need.
at a bar or something, and you need to sing Shakira.
Shakira.
Akko needs to sing the Pokemon theme song.
There you go.
The 5 of us need to go up and sing "I Want It That Way."
Yes.
Because we have like the perfect amount of people.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'd need 6 if
No.
somebody.
There's 5.
Backstreet Boys?
The actual "I Want It That Way."
Yeah, the actual
Backstreet
song.
Boys.
Oh, I
Brooklyn
see.
Nine-Nine.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's less fun, but I'll
They're not
see
gonna
it.
have that
But
on.
we
the,
would need 7 though.
You could easily just add
Because
that.
we
in.
need the girl
Brooklyn
there,
Nine-Nine
too.
Number
part.
5.
Number 5 killed him.
So, Slay, what are you confident in?
No
we
one
haven't,
would get it.
we haven't really gotten to you.
Everything.
Everything.
Except for singing, apparently.
I guess I could start with what I'm not confident in.
That's a shorter list.
I am not confident in my singing. I am not confident in writing with my left hand.
Oh my god.
How about English and spelling?
Yeah,
I
no,
am
no,
not
no.
confident in my grammar or spelling. I am not confident in. I still get embarrassed when I send emails to like executives at my job because I'm like, oh, I used the wrong term of where. That's embarrassing.
Where? Like,
Did you put
W-H-E-A-R
W-E-A-R or something?
Like where something is?
So I don't know why, but for some reason I always default the W-E-R-E, but I put it as W-H-E-R-E.
That's word.
Were, exactly. So I meant where, but I put were, and I look at the email after I sent it, and I go, I'm losing my job. Why did they hire someone this dumb?
And then that's why we have H around to just be the grammar Nazi for you.
Well, no, I usually email them back like, LOL, it's a Monday.
You even put text
I'm not-
lingo.
Yes, I'm not even
Thursday
kidding.
today.
I'm not even kidding. I
What's
need to
it?
put like,
What?
It's
I
Wednesday.
apologize for the
okay,
grammar.
yeah.
I didn't have my cup of
Wednesday.
coffee this morning.
Okay.
Ha ha ha. And then they usually respond with ha ha ha. I need some too or whatever. Like
I'm not dumb.
I know. Like
Please don't get frustrated at me.
Yes. So I'm not confident in my grammar or spelling.
I'm very not confident in that.
Well, regarded, you could.
Asuka.
Asuka.
Doug Judy.
Jug duty.
Oh,
Wait, that wasn't funny.
What? Or when you say unveil?
See, but now it was funny. Yeah, unveil or
wow.
instead of unveil
Yeah.
or reveal,
Even when I try.
whichever one you're trying to say. I never know which one it is.
Nobody knows.
I guess.
What are you not confident in, Bob? Those two have grammar and singing. Oh,
Like
getting
I already said.
getting
like,
you to
most
go
of-
up to do karaoke was the worst thing ever.
Oh god, it was horrible.
No. You sounded fine. Getting you to go up.
Well, he was not confident.
Yeah.
He doesn't usually have that much problem.
Helping you get it up was just.
Ew. That's because he was not confident.
You guys
And
were
I
there
feel
for
like that. I wonder if that has
And
a lot
that's
to
what
do
we're
with like
talking about.
our
Because
fears.
he
Like,
gets
I
it
mean,
up
I'm-
with that because he's confident. in both.
That was the first time I ever did karaoke.
Ever?
Yeah.
Oh, whenever I go to karaoke, I go up at least 4 times a night.
I mean, I don't actually
Please.
really do karaoke either, but that's because I'm not a good singer. So
I thought I sounded horrible because I couldn't even hear myself.
No, you guys sounded good.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I think
I know I butchered it, the entire song.
I'm very good at memorizing songs. So that's where all my brain power
We know.
goes. So like, I'm pretty good about being able to keep the tempo and all that jazz. Like, so I'm not because I always hate when people go up to sing karaoke but they don't sing like.
So it's like pitch wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like tone deaf. Like I know the
Okay.
songs, but I'm like tone deaf. I'm pretty sure because whenever
Well-
I hear myself like back, if I ever like record
Oh,
myself,
God.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
Well,
it's atrocious.
they sang "Love Is an Open Door" and it was the most adorable thing I've ever seen. So.
Aww.
Well,
It was right after they had gotten engaged, and
Aw.
true. I think
That's
I was a
true.
little drunk, so that probably helped.
it was like punch you in the stomach, throw up, cute.
Oh.
That's what we did.
Yeah, we did
That
at
was
a
like
wedding.
one of my first ever karaoke's. Was doing that,
We did Love Is an Open Door.
and that was the last one.
I could not remember like anything when I went up there. I was like, how does the song go again?
So like your mind just went blank.
yeah.
Yeah.
Basically playing.
So there is karaoke at XenaCon next year, Akko, so start picking a song.
Well, just pick one from the soundtrack.
I know, that's what I did.
Which
1,
one?
2, 7, 3.
Oh
Street.
Nobody there's going to know what
No,
I'm talking about.
I'm doing Dancing in the Moonlight.
There you go.
But are you going to do it with the Jet? Oh my god, I'm ashamed. Jace's accent?
Oh,
Wrong
No.
brother.
Yes.
I would give it like 3 seconds ago, and then I'd immediately quit because I wouldn't remember the rest of the lyrics.
Bye,
I'm singing this.
My issue is the fact is I don't think they have the original soundtrack, so they'll play like the original song, and then I'm like, how do I merge those two?
You'd be like,
Kind of like the guy at
You
the
just
last
power on-
karaoke we went to, how he's able to do
Like a virgin, but with Yoda.
with Yoda,
That
and
was
everything is
so
backwards.
I'm
like how
like
did
I
he,
am.
That was
Like
so
I am.
funny.
like how did he keep the tempo and everything?
Because he
still
practiced
the
that
vibe?
a lot.
Yeah, he says he does it all the time.
Well, I know,
Yeah.
but still, like, I guess I'd have to practice, and honestly, I probably wouldn't put any effort into it.
nice.
Well, I guess I feel like that also has something to do with confidence. So how confident are you in going into something without a plan or without practice?
Oh, 0%.
Not at all.
Straight up anxiety.
Are you talking like speech-wise?
I need to prepare.
Anything. Absolutely
I'm
anything.
so type A. Like, I need to have a plan for everything ever.
Generally, I'm pretty go with the flow.
Actually, no. I am go with the flow.
I'm not.
I don't know, Bob.
I don't know. It's.
I would say you're.
I'm
go
like
with the
in
flow.
between. Yeah, I'm more like, if I get invited to do something, I'll just go into it without trying to think. Like someone's like, "Hey, you want to join in?" Well, this isn't because there's not much you can plan for volleyball or anything like that. But
Just watch IQ.
no,
Mm-hmm.
I
Do
won't.
it.
I won't.
Oh, my driving. I'm not confident in my driving.
I'm not confident you're driving either.
Okay, keep going. Keep going.
No. I don't know.
I'm glad.
I'd say I'm more go with the flow, but I can't really speak on that. I'm not positive. I'm not confident in my answer there.
Oh, here we go. Here, this is opening up the world. Bob, I feel like you can also agree with me on this. Okay. I'm not confident in my body.
Well,
Yeah, that
here's the
shocks me.
thing.
Bob, you're also not confident with your body, though, too, and I think...
I agree with you
That
just for the
feels
sole
like-
purpose of you're always trying to make it better. So, like, I can see
Right.
where you're coming from. But, like, you're super attractive and it's really obnoxious that you're not confident in your body.
That's what I...
Because you've had a baby and you're still, like, half of my size, so...
Yes, but I've also had a baby, and
Well,
so I know what my body looked like before, and it does not look the same.
Well, duh.
No, it looks better.
But
Now you have bigger boobs.
hey,
Hey.
but no, I was bringing that up to her because she's always complaining. She always like has the loose skin, and it's not even much, like at all. Like almost all of it's gone, and she's had the baby 9 months ago, so she's upset about that, not confident. And I showed her a woman who was a WWE wrestler, used to be a fitness model, and very thin, very like abs, everything. She had a kid like 1.5 years ago and has way more stuff down there than Slay has.
But that doesn't matter, because I'm still not
But that was her
confident.
life, is like
Yeah.
fitness and whatnot, and she's like vegan and all that stuff, and trying to live the feet life.
Live that feet
I
life!
do not
Feet
live that life.
No.
Like Lucy sucking on Renee's toe.
Oh, that's the
Young
worst
me.
blooper of all time.
Oh, I would have gone.
Oh.
I'm fine with
Are you
feet.
a foot guy?
I like feet.
Okay.
Oh,
I
yeah,
do
he
like
likes
feet.
feet.
I
Likes
do.
feet.
Akko,
Oh.
are you a
I do.
foot guy?
Absolutely not. If it is, he can be divorced.
I don't see one way or another with feet.
He doesn't have a thing for feet, but he doesn't hate them.
Yeah.
They're disgusting.
They
Well,
are
I-
disgusting.
Can I expose you on the podcast?
I jerked off on your feet when you slept.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll expose
Told you.
myself in more ways than one.
Put your pants back on.
Whoops. I did do that. That was like pretty early on in a relationship. So you're like, what
Yeah,
the fuck?
I woke up to you, like, ejaculating onto my toes. I'm like,
Yeah.
what is happening?
Speaking of things early on in relationships, not to do with masturbation though. Sorry to
Oh,
kill that joy.
shoot.
But Akko was a very closeted weeb for a very long time. Like, I didn't know he watched anime. I didn't even really know he liked Pokemon that much because he was, like, embarrassed by it. Like, he was not confident in that, which I think is so funny because if you meet him now, you will never see him in a, like, normal shirt that's not Pokemon or anime.
He is
themed.
currently wearing
I have
a
something on
Gyarados
that, too.
t-shirt.
very much worn.
He will talk to anyone ever about Pokemon or like anime, D&D, like you name it, he's all in all the time now. So it's really interesting how that switched.
Well, I have something on that too, is because what day is it right now? Wednesday. So it was Monday night when we were doing the Pokemon D&D.
Mm-hmm.
Tune in if you're not.
Yeah, there was something brought up by, what should go by, Jay-Z?
Yeah.
Or EO?
Jay-Z.
Okay. So she said something because I called Slay a weeb or something like that at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like,
accurate title.
Huh?
Accurate title.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, you knew that going into this thing. And I'm like, I didn't, actually. And she's like, she hid that from you? But, of course, stuff was going on, so I'm not continuing that conversation. So now I can bring it up.
Yeah.
No. So we started dating, like, we hung out New Year's Eve, 2012 into 13.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, like, when we started dating.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't until 2016, I believe, when you tore your ACL...
Mm-hmm.
And you were on the shelf for a while, like you couldn't go to work because you're a lifeguard, so you couldn't do anything with that immobilizer on. You didn't want to go work out. You just didn't feel like going. So, but then your dad was watching Naruto, I think, and that kind of rekindled something. And then you just like fully immersed yourself in it, and just it spiraled into what you are now, like quickly.
To what you are.
Like, it was a wild.
Yeah, but
It was a wildfire.
I think the other thing is that we like, depending on who you hang around with, it can be heightened because, okay, if you would have asked Akko when we first started dating, he probably would have recognized the name Xena because I had like the DVDs on display all the time. But like, I never made him watch it. I didn't really talk about it. But then I bought tickets to the XenaCon and lost my fucking shit, and now it's like my life all the time. But we hang out with you guys all the time, so we have another weeb and another person that enjoys Xena. So I think that we make it worse because we encourage it.
True.
So I think that Akko and Slay could go on still just like watching anime to themselves, and they'd be less weeby because they wouldn't talk to people about it. But now that they have each other to bounce off of, it makes it like more so.
Honestly, it wasn't probably until I started going to cons with Swak that I started accepting
your weeaboo culture.
Yeah.
Did you embrace the weeb?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. I don't watch all the seasonal anime.
Yeah.
Well, I just meant like in your, because I've only known you as a weeb. I mean, because I met you at a con. So I've only known you as Zach, the guy that also likes anime. But I'm saying like in high school or in whatever.
Were you open about it?
Were you open
Like,
about it? Did you
watching
frequently
anime
talk
and
about
all that
anime or Dragon Ball Z or Naruto?
Yeah, I would talk
or
to Akko about like Dragon Ball Z.
Did you Naruto run to the lunchroom?
Hell no. I'm not cringy. I'm weird.
He was like the conservative weeb, I always want to say.
Fun fact.
You're the
I
guy that
was
like
conservative
wore a
back then.
t-shirt,
Yeah, I would wear a t-shirt.
Yeah.
not the headband.
Not
No.
the headband.
Right.
No,
Okay.
it's
Well, I think that like
There was a lot of kids in our school that actually did that. In our very small school, there
Very
was a lot
small
of kids.
school. You know how many kids in our school actually watch anime?
Oh yeah.
Pretty much all of them.
all 5 of you.
Like not the jocks, but like Analog always did.
No, like a lot of the jobs.
Right.
Actually did too.
Well, I think
Just
it's
nobody
kinda-
talked about it other than the actual weebs.
The twins too.
Yeah.
I think
They
everyone
did?
is
Yeah.
different in high school.
Wow.
High
Like
school
they
is
at least
very-
watched
Wow.
like
Yeah, that's
Naruto
an
or the
outlier, I
big
feel like, 'cause
three.
you're
The big three, right?
Yep.
peacocking all
Or
the time.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Because that's what we all watched.
I mean,
Well-
am I wrong?
Yeah, I think with
Oh.
high school, it's just the fact that like, because if you talk to anybody at our high school aside from the 3 people I still associate with, nobody would be like, oh yeah, that's the girl that likes Xena. Nobody would say that because it's not
Right.
something you like go around and like just.
Didn't
Outwardly.
someone do that
Oh,
on
they
the
would
bus
say
to you?
he's the joker.
That was in elementary
He's
school.
the guy who was
Okay,
doing
we're
that.
talking about high school now.
Okay.
I was over my addiction in high school.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, sure.
No, but I mean, like, I think it's more strange that, like, Akko maybe hit it from me or Slay hit it from Bob because we were in a relationship outside. I feel like in school it's hard to tell unless you're actually, like, friends with somebody.
I made it think that I was always watching porn for you.
Yeah, because he just said, he'd always just say,
just
we'd be
checking
texting,
it.
and he's like, I'm like, what you doing? He's like, oh, watching my shows. And I was like, what show? Oh, just my shows. Like, he would never fucking tell me. I'm like, instantly, I was like, well, he's watching porn. Why else would you not tell me? Like,
My shows.
he wouldn't tell me, so what does that make you think?
I mean, it was about 50-50.
Yeah,
Pretty
true.
much.
Well, So, my reason, I guess, for hiding it from Bob is Bob cannot keep a secret to save his life. And it's not necessarily that I want it to be hidden, but it's mainly in like family situations. I don't want to explain to people what anime is because I feel like a fucking hack.
But I mean,
I'm like, I just watched these Japanese cartoons.
I'm happy to explain Xena to somebody.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't want to explain to them like what it is or why I like it, and I feel dumb.
Confidence related thing too is that I couldn't see that because Slay, like she's like one of the weebiest weebs.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever
top
known.
tier weeb.
Like she's pretty top tier.
Yeah.
And so that's like a huge part of her life.
I'm so flattered.
S tier weeb.
Yes.
S tier.
S tier.
What does
So
that mean?
She's above me.
A. Oh.
She's above me in weebiness.
So
Well,
No, I
just
think
because
you're
you
both
can't
S tier.
remember.
Yeah.
yeah, she's
you're
just
both.
a more efficient weeb. But
Yeah.
you are just as weeby.
Exactly. So, but this was a thing because, like I said, when she like tore her ACL and stuff like that, she was like spending like 20 hours a day watching, and like finishing like complete series in a day, like
Good
not.
night.
Yeah. So she's just like.
Those are
perfect.
those are
20
good
hours
times.
a day of anime for 3 to 4 months straight.
What was it? Didn't you like
Sounds
do
amazing.
all
God,
three
that-
seasons? No, not
that's
three
the
seasons.
dream.
Never mind.
It was spectacular. It was the best 3 months of my life.
That's the dream.
Well,
I'm
it was the
saying-
best and worst 3 months
Yeah.
of my life.
But what I'm saying is, like, this is a huge part of her life, and she's keeping it hidden from like, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she won't even mention that she watches it. Like, we've bought her shirts. Like, her dad bought her a Sasuke shirt. That was her favorite character at the time.
Sasuke.
Sasuke.
I believe
Sorry,
what it's
pronounced
pronounced.
Sasuke. Yes, from Naruto.
Yeah, from
Sasuke
Naruto.
from
Yeah.
Naruto. Yes,
So-
yes, that one.
And she would not wear it outside the house.
Huh.
She wore it to bed or just around the house, but she would not wear it outside. She, like, there's other stuff that she would want to get, but she wouldn't use it anywhere else. And I'm like, why are you hiding this? And then, like, I'd be talking to people and I'd bring up that she watches anime and she'd get pissed at me. And she was like, I don't want them knowing this. Like, they don't need to know. I'm like, why? Like, I've been an open, like, pro wrestling watcher. I've watched pro wrestling since 1996. So 23 years.
I've watched Xena.
Yeah.
I haven't watched Scrubs longer. It wasn't no.
No. But I mean, and that's, like, watching pro wrestling, I feel like, gets a lot of, like, flack from people. Like, so I didn't understand why
Well, I
she would
guess
hide
I
it
never
from
saw
people.
it. Like, I never saw it that way.
But all people think of, oh, you like to watch, like, grown men wrestle around in their underwear? And
No,
you
it's
know
a
that stuff's
narrative.
for kids. You know that stuff's fake, right? You just get all that stuff. I guess that's one area I was confident in, is being able to defend my love for pro wrestling at that point.
Yeah.
But
Well, I think
that's pretty much it.
with
If you've got it, flaunt it.
yeah. I think a lot of people are kind of like that though with things that they're like overly excited about. Like, I don't think Slay would have a problem saying that you've watched anime, but I think getting outed at the extent you are into anime might be the thing.
yeah.
There was a thing, I don't know who was talking to me about it, but they thought that I was the one who got Slay into anime.
Yes.
And, my friend,
Yes.
A, okay, I'll call him A.
A.
My friend was bringing that up and thought,
The fonts.
so he was like talking to her like, oh, have you seen this one? And she was like, yeah, I know of that one. And she's kind of shying away, not like expressing herself. Whereas if you were to be like, did you see that? She's like, fuck yes, I saw that. Oh my
Yeah, and
God,
it was
can you-"
garbage.
And they're screaming at each other
Yeah,
from 6
and they're
inches away.
screaming. But yeah, my friend does that, and he's like, oh, so did Bob get you into this? She's like, yeah.
Oh my
I'm
god.
like, no.
No. Never even heard of that.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I think, because I'm kind of the same way where, like, when Zwack had me talk to the mug people at Annie Mini, and I'm like, I don't want to have to explain my obsession with, like, why else would I be looking for a Xena mug at an anime convention? Like, it makes no fucking sense unless, like, you're having the thought process, like, they have X-Files and they have Buffy. They should have Xena, because that just makes sense. Nobody else is having that thought ever. So, like, I didn't want to have to explain myself. But, like, if some, like, random person's like, oh, do you watch Xena? I'd be like, yeah, I do. Like, I'm not ashamed of watching it. I think it's just more the extent that I
Right.
am, like, a creepy stalker person
You can
about
say
it.
obsessed.
Well, yeah, but that too. All the above.
Yeah.
That was such a fun moment.
I'm so
I
mad.
wish
The
I
one
was
person
there for that.
the one time I associate with a person, that fucking Annie Vinny is, because Zwack comes up and is like, oh yeah, she has a question. Xena, well yeah, okay, I gotta go look over here, bye.
Xena, the warrior princess? What other Xena is there?
Yeah, no,
Warrior princess.
No, we have Hercules.
I would have. Okay, if that would have been a thing, we would have had a discussion. But
I just walk into the archplace and I just hear a bunch of glass breaking. Cat's just going insane.
X-Files?
What the fuck is this shit?
okay, well, you know what? I'll get my moment at my con next year, and then I'll be with my people, and I'm gonna abandon somebody with somebody. I don't know what's gonna happen. You're not going, Zwack, so I can't do it to you. But
What?
So I'm gonna do that to somebody at my con next year,
What?
where like abandon you with a vendor, like being like, oh yeah, blah,
Do
blah,
it with
blah.
me, I fucking
Bye.
dare you.
I
So-
probably
Do
would
it.
have a trouble with it. Already
No,
talked
you'd
to the
strike up a
vendors.
conversation with someone. I'd just be like,
I talked to the freaking lady at
See ya.
the con for like ever, talking about DVDs they have for sale.
Okay, but here's the difference. At the XenaCon, people will want to. They're going to talk about Xena. So you're such a bubbly person at anime conventions because you can go up and strike a conversation with
True.
anybody. But if you're looking at a merchandise stand and it's all Xena stuff, what are you going to talk about initially if it's not that?
Oh,
like,
I'd find
Dancing
a
in the
conversation.
Moonlight.
Yeah.
yeah.
Right. But that's Xena related, so it's still fine. I'm wondering if you're going to be like, if our roles will switch there. Because you're not going to know. Like, you should know, but you don't know because you don't remember. Like, what the hell's going on half the time. So, like, I wonder if you're going to still be like, oh, I'm going to go make friends with everybody. Or if you're going to be more like, oh, hey, Slay, let's go over here and talk about this fucking webtoon. Oh,
I
yeah.
can tell you what's going on.
Absolutely, that sounds like a great
Goddamn
idea.
Webtoons. What is
Yes.
Webtoon 2?
Yes.
There's-
So fucking
There's a
obnoxious.
bad person. Xena's after them. Gabby gets caught and fucks up. Xena has to save Gabby.
It fucks Gabby. Yeah.
I wish.
What episode
So-
was that?
So rolling back a little bit, what would you say? So if you had to build somebody that you think is confident, what attributes would they have?
Big
Large
dick.
Big dick.
Yes.
I am confident. I can relate.
Oh my god.
So all you single ladies are listening, you heard it here.
No. It is extremely average.
Do not come in with high expectations.
It's at least 3.
Yeah.
Catchphrase all the time. How many of this are we gonna do? At least 3.
At least 3.
At least
So
three.
it's
I do say that a lot.
It's at least 3.
At least 3.
It's at least 3.
Which
is true.
Yeah. Is that
So-
soft or hard? Yeah.
It's at least 3.
Find
It's-
out, ladies,
it's-
for yourselves.
It's up for
Hey.
interpretation.
But aside from the large I would also say like solid decision making, like not a flip floppy person.
Okay, well,
Not
yeah.
wishy-washy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wishy washy. That's better.
But because solid decision making to me sounds like correct decision making, and I feel like you can be confident in a wrong decision.
Right. I mean, just like you don't wish wash back and forth. Like you
Right.
just pick. You know.
You stick with it.
Yeah.
Someone
No
who
takesy backsies.
stands her ground.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Confident attribute.
I would say charismatic. I would usually associate with confident people.
I would
Yeah.
agree.
Like
I
Bruce
do
fucking Campbell.
Oh,
Like, I
yeah.
do associate like a more extroverted personality as a more confident one
Mm-hmm.
in general.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I'm introverted, not extroverted.
But you're very charismatic.
You are.
Yeah.
You're very charismatic.
You're welcome.
Oh, thank you.
True.
You.
You're welcome.
This week on Give
Oh,
Confidence
and I'm
to
not
Zwack.
saying and I'm not saying there's not
Are you
introverted
gonna pay
people
me
that
for
are
that
not
answer?
confident.
Yeah,
I'm
you
sure
didn't watch
there's
that.
Oh, you didn't watch
tons
that
of
one.
introverted. I can actually think of. I think we can all think of examples of introverted people that are confident.
Mhm.
But I'm more thinking of if I'm building a confident person,
Oh, sure.
the attribute I would give them is an extrovert.
Well, then I would say attractive, probably. Like, in some fashion. Doesn't have to be, like, top, America's Next Top Model person. But I would say, like, physically, probably
Yes.
somewhat attractive. Because I feel like that just usually
I would
makes
agree.
people, like, the better you look, I feel like the more confident you generally get. Just because, I
Cannot relate.
don't know. Me neither. Me neither, it's fine. I eat all the nuggets. I'm confident in my
Yes.
ability to eat nuggets.
Yes.
Nugget.
I would
nugget,
say
nugget.
somebody in a position of power also. Like you don't.
Like Bill Cosby.
Oh, God.
Not
Oh,
what I
what?
meant.
Too
Not what I meant.
No.
But I feel
Donald
like
Trump?
You didn't make
There
it
you
that high up the ladder by not, by being a flaky
Well, that's exactly how Trump got
piss.
elected. Was he was a confident person,
Right.
and that resonated with people.
And that just proves you can be confident in bad decisions.
Exactly. Yeah. He can say the wrong things, but with confidence.
And not attractive.
No.
Is anyone here a Trump supporter?
No.
No.
If they are, they can leave.
No, we
Yeah,
are
he's
all
a very
liberal
confident
here.
guy, and he has tiny hands, which we know.
He's also an Oompa Loompa, so
Yeah.
I
I'm
think my
not gonna
sister
talk.
voted for him, so.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine. She can have her.
Yeah.
That's
all you.
fine. I don't care.
I'm not saying I have a problem with conservative people.
No,
I have a problem with Trump.
Right. I don't
Like-
have a problem if you are conservative.
Yeah, Republicans don't bother me. Trump bothers me.
I was raised conservative.
So was I.
Yeah.
But obviously.
I was raised
Catholic school.
Right.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I would say also with confidence, either like ambitious or goal driven,
Yeah.
because you generally have like a sense of direction of where you're going.
Cannot relate.
No.
Nope.
So what I'm hearing is you're not the stereotypical confident person, because every time we put kind of the
Except for the big
that's
thing.
like can't
Yeah,
relate.
yeah. It's at least 3.
I'm also not confident in my looks. So.
Why?
I got big tits. Yeah, but I don't like
Right?
it.
Well, that's okay.
So
I
I'm
would
not
never did go
confident.
around with all
But
the
my
looks.
milkshakes bring.
I mean, I'm not confident in my
Ooh,
looks
all the
either,
boys
but
to the
like,
eye.
Right, I've got propositioned in an elevator before by a man, so.
Well, you got that going for you.
Yeah, but. My tits. I don't like it. I really. I don't like my smile either.
I like tits. I don't like tits on me. Is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
I mean,
Where was it? Where were we? I think we were driving together or something, and we hit like a bump, and I could feel my tits bounce.
that was literally on the way to get the fucking 100 nuggets, wasn't it? No,
My tits are jiggling.
I mean, they're nice sized tits. Don't get me wrong. But
No, what were we doing? We were walking back from the food trucks, and we were talking about something, and all of a sudden Bob runs up. He goes, "Oh, I felt my belly jiggle."
can relate.
I mean, I'm confident enough where like, like there's people that won't go out and do things because they're like uncomfortable the way they look. I'm not like that. Like I said, I'm confident. Like if we're at a club, I'll go dance. Like I'm fine with that. But I'm not like, oh, I love the way I look. I'm like, well, I'm a happy potato.
Happy potato.
I've got my dance move.
You do.
You
You
do.
towel off.
I don't know. I'm not like. I don't think I could possibly want to be one of those girls that could just wear anything because they just like it and they want to. I would 100% buy things that I only feel comfortable with my body in. Where some girls are like, I'm wearing a bikini and I don't care. And I'm like,
I don't think
whoa.
you just wear anything.
So, I would say I was confident in the way I looked
Until last week.
until last week.
Why?
Oh,
Yeah, do tell.
None of my pants fit me.
no.
Been there, buddy. Don't worry.
But here's the
Sure.
thing, okay. They are the dress pants he owned were the same size as the jeans that he wears, but like they don't. I mean, dress pants and jeans don't fit the same.
Jeans are more stretchy too.
I thought they would fit.
That's what she said.
Oh, is that why you kept asking about the gym membership
Yeah,
lately?
Yeah.
that's what he said. He's like, I
Aw,
found out today that
no.
I'm fat. Well, no, that's what happened.
I'll go to the gym with you.
We're all talking when you
I
start
need
going
someone
to
to
the
go to
gym.
the gym with me.
I
Me
need
too.
to. I can't.
Yep.
I need to.
Same.
I can only buy a Xena cosplay if I lose weight. That's my. So far, I'm cosplaying as Fat Warrior. So.
You're not even like that.
No.
Well, I've gained
No.
at least 15 pounds since my wedding, if not more. Which was less.
15?
Yeah, at least.
Whoa.
Wow.
At
Can you
least.
slow down?
That's what it's only a couple months ago.
15.
At least.
Since your wedding?
Yeah.
A couple months ago.
Yeah, it's less than a year. Couple months.
It's like 9 months.
Well,
It's like 9
Yeah.
months.
okay.
Baby
well,
boy.
You know what?
Yeah.
Still, less than a year. At least 15 pounds, if not like 20 or 25. But I'm being generous with myself. Because like I said, I'm a happy potato.
Don't you remember last year at Annie Mini? You guys said I looked really good because I like lost a lot of weight. I was like at about 200 then. I'm at 280 now. So I've gained like 80 pounds in a year.
Well, we should do.
I know.
What's that anime coming out? The girl one. The girl fit one. Girls lifting weights. No?
Oh,
no one
yes,
knows what
yes,
the fuck
yes.
I'm talking
I
about?
know.
I've seen a preview for it.
Right.
Yes.
I don't know. what it's
Motivation.
Motivation.
That doesn't
Well, and I want to
cartoon
cosplay
girls
as
do not motivate
I want to
me.
cosplay as Mirio next year, but I want to do it in his hero costume.
So what we're saying is we're gonna do a
Right, there we
DrossCast boot camp.
Yes.
Stay tuned.
Open challenge.
Do you like the Nug challenge? I'm in. Wait, okay, but here's the thing.
Because I was confident about my dad bod. And
You
now
have
I'm
been
not.
getting a little bit of a dad bod.
Yeah.
You're not a dad though, so
Yeah.
it's
You
that.
got a little bit of a pouch going.
I do.
Mine's a keg.
I
Yours is
said
a pony keg.
I was getting ready to be a dad.
Bob gained mad sympathy weight with me when I was pregnant. Like,
Good.
how much did you gain? Like 55 pounds.
Can
No.
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 You gained a ton of weight.
No, not a ton.
Yeah, a ton.
I
No,
was
I
doing
went
a
for,
lot
like-
of drugs when I did lose all that weight. So
Like heroin.
Can't
no,
relate.
like marijuana, a little bit of LSD.
A little bit?
A little bit.
I mean, I go pretty
So-
hot and heavy
Can
with
you
Tylenol
pass it my
sometimes.
way?
Yeah.
No.
I like to party.
I like
And
to party.
shrooms once.
Have you heard of Claritin?
I like that Benadryl. Actually, I've OD'd on Benadryl. 10 out of 10 would not recommend.
No.
It's a bad trip.
Holy shit.
That's bad.
I also think that so when Aqua and I moved down to this area a few months back, I mean, we used to teach Zumba a lot at the studio that we taught at, and now I do teach.
a ton.
We did.
Mhm.
I was there every single day working out. Now, like, I do teach Zumba, but it's like once a week, and that's my one workout of the week. So, like,
When I went to your guys' Zumba class, I would be like wheezing. Like,
well, I also taught Strong by Zumba at the
Same.
time, which was a hit
I was
class.
fit, and I was like, kill me.
cannot.
So I think not just because I mean I don't have the best eating habits, but I mean I think
Nut party.
just because I stopped
Like part
No,
of
I'm
me.
thinking she was saying something else.
that dick.
Oh, I see.
Those eating habits
Yeah.
are fine.
Oh.
How you lucky man?
What was it? 2 hours?
Would not recommend. Would not recommend.
You must drink a lot of pineapple juice.
Jesus Christ.
I wouldn't know from that experience. But no, I'm saying that like I think just coming out of that environment was more so that I don't think like getting married I was like no I'm gonna get fat. Like I mean it kind of was I guess, but I don't think my eating habits have changed that drastically since getting married. I think because I've always had bad eating habits. I think I just
Same.
stopped working out and continued to
Can
eat
relate.
poorly. So there's that. Also, we live at Slay and Bob's house now, and we generally have to DoorDash our dinner.
We DoorDash all the time.
Okay, but
A lot.
if we are serious about a health kick, I'm fine with buying groceries that are healthy meals and we can eat in. I actually prefer to eat in.
Are you guys set for burnt chicken?
Yeah, bird chicken breast on the menu every day.
I'm actually very confident about my cooking, and I love to cook.
I am
hate
shit
cooking.
at cooking.
Yeah.
Have you
And we have a
listened to
child.
our
The first one, right?
no,
The first
the
podcast?
second one, the Shark Tank, where I said we should be
Oh,
post
yeah, I get it.
food and just have a
Yes.
pill because I
You just want
fucking hate
sensu
cooking.
beans.
Yes,
Yep.
I
That's it.
hate cooking.
Yeah.
No,
But
I love to cook.
But here's the thing: if we start cooking, how like we're never gonna get to see Anita again.
True.
Maybe Anita needs to start eating with us. Let's be honest.
she wouldn't get out of her car
Right.
She wouldn't.
to
True.
deliver the food. That's her
Can
job.
relate.
It's called DoorDash. We had to go out to
Yeah,
the
you
street.
had to dash to her door.
Yeah, we had to dash. I guess. Yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
guess there's two ways. to
Because
look at
Anita
that.
was not dashing
some point-
anywhere.
Yeah.
At some point, we need to have a dedicated Nug Party podcast because the Chronicles of Nug Party are pretty great. Might have to be when Nug Party takes LA, but that's another story.
Yeah.
When Nug Party takes LA. Oh my god.
I would.
Hell yeah.
I'd be down for a nug party.
But like a full on Nug Party.
As we're
not just
talking
nuggets.
about working out,
Yeah.
Yeah. We're planning Nug Party.
Damn it.
That's why we need to work out so we make more room for Nugs.
will that be our
Yes.
coup de grace?
What the fuck? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
the last thing you do before you start getting healthy.
Oh, I mean, I'm gonna continue to have Nug Parties. I mean, we can have like a different snack, but like still a day of watching Xena while eating those snacks. I mean, I guess a carrot party is less fun, but
well, Annie Minnie ruined my health kick because as soon as my cosplay was over, I was like, "Ugh!"
thank God though,
Eat
because you were
it
eating
all.
like once a day. You were like on a not healthy kick for there for a
No.
while.
Yeah.
It was very
The
little
few
calories.
days before
But-
it was, yeah.
I looked bomb in my cosplay.
Yes.
True.
So, no regrets.
That's fine.
Did not care.
Bob enjoyed her Sylveon cosplay. By all the boob reference talks that entire day.
Yeah.
Was I really that boobalicious? I didn't even think I was.
I dug it.
Every comment he made was always
No,
towards
we're not delicious. We're talking about the dress you wore to the wedding when we were having that party.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty
When
bullish.
OG what's going on.
Oh my god, I forgot about that one. That was
Oh my
dang
gosh.
good.
Alright, well, I mean, this is like the most random podcast.
This
right
is
now.
divulged.
Yeah, it definitely has.
We're confident in our abilities to podcast about nonsense.
It all
Yes.
relates because I mean, confident in our bodies, working out, confident in ourselves essentially. So I mean, confidence is just us being us essentially. So it makes sense that we're talking about things we enjoy or things that we don't enjoy.
See, but the thing is, I hate cardio, and that's how I'm going to be able to get my metabolism down. And,
What do you
lose
hate
weight.
about cardio?
Everything.
Everything.
Me too.
The fact
I
of feeling
hate
like I'm gonna
cardio.
die the entire time.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
My
it's
my
horrible.
thighs rub together and they start to hurt.
I just hate running.
Well, what about what's it? What's the term for it? Keep talking. I'll come back.
Well-
don't put me down for cardio.
No.
Says Fat Amy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I like Zumba because it's
Like-
cardio, but it's dancing, so it doesn't feel like cardio to me because I enjoyed it. And I would be like, if the 5 of us wanted to get together and do Zumba, I would do it, but I'm guessing that's not the case. So, like, that's not gonna help. We're gonna have to, like...
What about like HIIT and like dynamic shit?
I'm actually more into HIIT than I am straight
I have
cardio.
no idea what hit is.
High intensity interval training.
training.
It's like 10
So
seconds
It's like-
push
Those
ups.
still just
hard,
words.
Right, it's like high, like
I
high
understand the words. I don't know what
like
they
high
mean
knees
together.
for like 30 seconds, and then you do jumping jacks for 30 seconds, and then you do push-ups for 30 seconds. You know what I mean? You just do a bunch of different exercises back to back to back to back.
Exercises?
Yes.
Do not like.
I can eat a nugget for 30 seconds.
Because
Like lifting weights and squats, I can do.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
lift this fork to my
Yeah.
mouth.
Like fitness, I'm a fitness pizza in my mouth.
Yeah,
Right.
no.
God, I love pizza.
Yeah.
Okay,
What if
I
we
was about to
s-
say something and then I realized I am stupid, so I'm just gonna shut my mouth.
Well,
Okay.
now I'm
I guess this would
But
be a
now,
thing
yeah,
for
you gotta
after.
tell us now.
I was gonna say, well, I also don't care for cardio, but then I remember when we were talking in our interview, I said I ran 4 to 6 miles a day, so I
Yeah.
sound like a big old liar.
Yeah.
Gross.
That was my itty mini workout. I would run 4 to
I
6 miles
did.
every day.
I did a stupid. What's it
46,
called?
she said.
4 to 6.
Oh.
It's like you're on an
Elliptical.
elliptical for a mile, and I threw up.
Oh.
Oh, I've thrown up a ton.
Oh,
I-
yeah.
I
and,
throw up
yeah,
a
no.
bunch when I work out.
Oh God, I can't. No, fuck.
When I do
Oh.
leg workout, leg day, I throw up.
Really? Is that just
Oh,
normal
yeah,
with
he
working
throws
out?
No, I don't throw
all
up
the
when I work
time
out
when
at
he
all.
does legs.
Oh,
I
do.
throw up when I brush my teeth.
Don't suck so dick. Wouldn't recommend.
I don't like throw up, I just gag really bad.
Yeah.
Can't relate.
He is not the receiver.
What?
Definitely a top.
Basically, yeah.
Yes.
But
He's
you know, okay,
confident in that.
that's another thing talking about confidence. I feel like more so men than women because I think it's more of a stigma for men. I think men who can like wear pink or make jokes about like screwing other men are generally pretty confident. I would say
yeah,
that's
I know
a personality trait
Thank you.
because
all the time.
men
You
that
wanted
are
to
like
joke about Saturday night?
because men that are like
Saturday
oh
night.
you like other wieners like make it super weird. Like you can just tell they're not confident. So if like some guy's like oh yeah take it right up the butt that's fine.
Yeah.
They're probably confident.
Like, I feel that- Yeah, I thought that was weird too, because I have a friend who her husband is like that. Like, anything about other guys, he's like, or
I honestly
anything
think
gay
most
related.
guys are like that.
Yeah, and it's so weird.
And we're talking
to
about
me.
like traditional
And then
straight
there's,
macho
there's
men.
us
not-
at Annie Mini
Cis
sitting
white
there,
men.
Yeah.
yeah,
Them
playing
cis white
smash
men.
or pass, and we're like even smashing a lot of the men.
Oh god.
Yeah.
And it's
I
like-
smashed some girls, but
Over
that
on Martel.
Yeah,
Smash.
yeah, smash. I'd smash Jamie Lannister.
That's true.
We did that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll let him put that gold hand on my butt.
I would
don't
say the
care.
only time it ever gets awkward is if you actually know somebody's gay.
But even no, that doesn't
Not
make it awkward.
necessarily. No, I don't think so.
Really?
We have
Not
plenty of
often.
friends that are gay that we can like still make jokes about. Like if I'm hanging out with
I guess
somebody
I've never
that
made
likes
a
girls,
joke.
I'll still make a
in
joke
their
about.
vicinity. I just assume
Girls.
I
it's
don't feel like
awkward.
you make jokes about that kind of thing though.
No, I don't actually.
In regards to wait, say that again. I missed that.
About touching butts with guys.
He says it's only weird if there's like somebody that's gay that's there. By the way, listeners, we're not trying to be offensive right now. If we're coming off that way, I just got super.
I feel like we're not coming off that way
right
because
self-conscious.
No, we all were just at Pride.
It's Pride.
Yeah, we all went to Pride.
My favorite TV show is Xena Warrior Princess.
Yeah,
clearly.
for fatty food.
Sure. I watch pro wrestling.
But I think like
I'm all for it.
DBZ is pretty much pro wrestling.
But I think at the same time we're thinking like I don't know. When I think of like those macho men, they're all about hunting and football and drinking
Did you
beer.
say hunting again?
Hunting.
That's the best part.
Like I'm thinking those types of people are the people like that's who I think of when I'm like, oh, they would never make a joke about butt sex because they're like it would ruin their image. And I feel like we're really not those types of people. Like we weeb out, we like I don't know.
I guess I can say I get slightly self-conscious about making those jokes because I don't know how they will
take
How
it.
they will? How they'll take it?
Yeah. Even though they always laugh wrong because they know like I'm not serious or anything like that.
Oh, I'm dead serious.
They know it's a joke.
No, there are straight up women out there that I mean like if the opportunity presented itself would
Oh yes,
go there.
obviously yes.
Yeah.
Obviously. I'm
I'm not bisexual.
I don't
but
think there are men that I would sleep with.
There is one I know for sure.
Who?
that you, a man that you'd say, oh yeah,
Yeah.
James Charles,
Yeah.
Me?
because he's a trap, but that's more of a trap, I would say for you, because
It's
like
a trap.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking
Crap.
Well,
I
he's
mean,
still a guy.
he's still a
He
guy,
is still
though.
he's a very feminine
like yeah, that's
male.
true. That's true.
But still male.
No, I honestly don't think that I would.
And that's fine.
That's fine.
But I'll joke about it.
Yeah.
No.
So I think
I mean, at least like you can.
I'm confident
Like,
enough
call
with my
men,
sexuality.
right. That's what I mean. Like
Yeah, and if you
I'm
can,
not gay, but
if
I'm
you can
fine
like
making
see,
you know.
like, oh, that guy is good looking, stuff like
Right.
that, and
I
not joking about.
I can
like,
tell when
yeah.
somebody's attractive.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. There's some men out there who will not do that even.
Right. Like
I'm not gonna.
I'm not gay.
when
I'm
we
not
first
gay, yeah.
moved down here, and me and Slay started hanging out a lot more. Like when she was coming over to our apartment for a while, like every single day with the baby, and I'd be like, people are gonna start thinking that we're a lesbian couple that live here with a baby, and like, but
I
that's
watched that show.
Not wrong.
yeah. Right.
Oh wait.
we're co-parenting. All
I
four
did
of us.
grab little man and said, "Go to your other parents," and I passed them off. Shit, fuck, dick, cat, and
So which
Akko.
one's shit, which one's fuck, which one's fuck?
Yes.
I want to be fuck for sure.
I'll be dick.
You're
Aw,
shit. Right?
you're shit.
Oh, sorry. Damn it.
What?
Nothing. Yeah. So I think that's like when I'm thinking about confident people, it's also people like that can be open about stuff that are not like they don't get weird. People that get weird and awkward, not confident.
Oh, I get weird.
Oh, I get weird.
I always get awkward.
You are the Akko.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are the Akko
Yeah.
Taco.
At least I always feel awkward. I don't know if anybody actually does feel awkward when I'm awkward, but
So, confidence. Does anybody have any specific stories surrounding confidence?
Just my solo.
Well, I mean, I told that story about the plane.
Pick me
Yeah.
up.
other than speeches for
Or like
school.
not
but
or where there was a moment where you were not confident in something.
trying to get home from some type of thing down the cities and making like 7 long turns.
I get
Long
lost
terms?
going everywhere. I drive for a living and I get lost going everywhere.
I'm not confident in my driving. I will get lost and I will cut somebody off.
I'm
I
confident
would
in my
say-
driving. I'm not confident in my navigation.
Yep.
There's a
I would say when I first started going to Zumba classes as a participant, I'd always stand in the back. But like the longer I was there, the more I got to know the routines, the more I started like moving my way up towards the mirror. And then I got to the point where I was just always standing next to the instructor and I didn't care. And then that's when the instructor was like, you should probably just teach. And so I was like, okay. So I mean, that's the story of like building confidence, I guess, because I'm confident in my abilities to dance, but like with that, it's, you know, actual choreography that is fitness related. So it's not just like I can go out there and dance. So like at first I was super self-conscious of like going the wrong direction or not like knowing the fuck was going on half the time. But
I always stood in the front when I went to you guys' Zumba classes.
but if it was somebody else you didn't know up there, would you have? Like I feel like it's because you know us, so like
Probably.
we're not gonna judge you, obviously.
Well, Jay-Z was in the back the whole time.
That's true.
True. I don't know if I want to say I'm confident in my dancing.
You should be. You're a great dancer.
But it's so hard. Well, yeah, I'm confident, but it's so hard for me to get onto the dance floor as Cat.
He doesn't. Okay, yeah. So here's the thing. Like at weddings or like back in the day when we were like prom and stuff like that, when there'd be like that circle and there's somebody dancing in the middle, he will never initiate like to go in there. But once he's in there, he always kills it. Yeah. So like when people, I always have to like push him in or push him onto the dance floor. But then once he's there, he's always just fucking kills it. So he's not assertive, but like you should be confident in your abilities to dance because you are always on point.
I am 100% not confident in my dancing.
Same.
No, you're
not. I do not have rhythm at all. Like, yeah,
you are one of the most awkward
that's
people
probably
to
what
try
I
to dance.
do.
So here's my proposition. If we have to go to karaoke night for Zwack because you love to sing, I think we should all also have to have a club night where we go out dancing.
Oh,
I would not go
that.
to that.
No,
I'm sick that day.
No.
Come on. We have to sing, but we don't have to
We're gonna
dance.
have to find some rando out in the dance floor and dance with him.
I mean,
I'm not.
And Bob would probably be like, "Yes, please, go dance with him."
I'm not doing that.
No.
That's not me. I'm not gonna go out on a dance floor. I don't really dance at weddings either. The only reason why I dance at your guys' weddings is because I had 22 beers.
Well, we can arrange that.
We can arrange that.
Yeah, I drink a lot. You guys.
I did not have any alcohol.
Well,
Did you guys leave by the time I started like unbuttoning my shirt and like showing people my chest?
So Slay gave birth 8 days before my wedding. I think it should be like around there.
Confidence right there.
Thursday, and mine was a Friday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, yeah, because it was the day after Ages. Yep, you're right.
Because I'm so goddamn hairy.
So I was breastfeeding, so I couldn't drink, and also hella sick, so I left a little early.
Yeah.
But I made it. Yeah. Look, Mom.
I had to shave my chest because it kept getting caught in my beard hair. I shaved my beard and then it was still getting caught in like the little stubble I had.
Hilarious.
So I shaved my chest.
Oh, I shaved my chest. You don't want to do that.
I couldn't sleep and it was like 2 a.m. and I was like, I can't. I just went and shaved like everything. Not everything.
But. Well, I used to do that.
You don't want to shave your chest.
Why?
Or actually your body, because your hair grows back thicker.
It has not.
It
yeah,
sure
Bob
did.
has shaved his entire body multiple times.
That is somewhat of a myth because think about that. Like, girls shave their legs all the time. I don't like all of a sudden become a woolly mammoth overnight.
True.
I mean,
like the Yeti from Xena or whatever his name
his name is Hanuman. Get it right?
I don't know. I shaved my chest. It got really hairy. I did it to my legs.
I'm very hairy. But my family's Hungarian.
Can't relate.
Yeah.
So.
I've dispersed.
You're not a hairy guy, though.
I'm not. I'm glad about that.
I'm a very hairy guy.
Akko's very hairy in the front, but not hairy in the back.
Front butt.
I shaved my belly button.
Do you have lint in your belly button again? He does. He has lint in his belly button again. Oh, he always does.
Yep.
And now it's on your floor.
Yeah,
You're welcome. So, any other confidence topics we got before we start wrapping
Can't
up?
relate.
I have one thing to relate that I've learned through this podcast.
Which is?
We are a giant, like...
Clusterfuck?
Disappointment in humanity?
We're like two things that combine and make a bigger thing.
Transformers. Power Rangers.
What?
Like, okay.
It's like Legos?
I guess that makes sense. So, rolling way back to basically our huge rant about our weeboo-ness and whatnot, I realized we basically bounce off each other and get really hyped up.
Friends.
Yeah, friends. That's why we decided to make a podcast. Because we feel like we bounce off of each other well.
No, but like...
Where are you going with this?
So like...
I mean, no one told me life was going to
be were together, we were all like kind of hidden, we were kind of like, kind of like, and then once we got to know each other, like once I knew Joe...
Fuck dick shit.
Once I knew Zwag, my anime came a little bit more open, started diving into...
When did you guys become friends?
You joined our school in 6th grade, probably halfway through that year.
Okay.
Yeah. I know.
Look at them.
I know Airsoft.
Yeah, Airsoft was fun.
Airsoft really propelled that, and that's what got me into learning about magic, and then that's what really...
Airsoft got you into magic?
Well,
How
we played
strange.
Magic the Gathering afterwards. And...
Yeah, before, and I basically would watch them and I learned.
Little agenda.
Well, we would have a Call of Duty game going afterwards. After it got dark, like too dark to go play outside and shoot BB guns at each other.
Okay.
So we'd play Call of Duty, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh sometimes.
Yu-Gi-Oh,
not often.
We had like a spur in like
Yeah.
junior or senior year where we like got back into Yu-Gi-Oh for some weird odd reason.
You activated my trap card.
Hey, that was fun. I had fun with that.
I had fun with it too.
Every time I went to like a tournament, I won.
Yeah.
Weeb.
Hell yeah! I'm good at games. Card games are just a board game.
You're good at strategic games.
Well, they're not a board game unless they.
'Cause, like,
reactive games, no.
I'm good at reactive games.
Like you were always good at Call of Duty. I was
Yeah.
shit at Call of Duty or Halo.
Yeah.
You said duty.
Job duty.
I was just saying that I've learned like basically like once we all got together, basically we're just like fucking about everything.
Fucking about everything.
We're always fucking about everything.
Like our deep secrets basically were like,
Deep.
hey everybody.
we don't. Okay, here's the thing.
It's
We're
me.
to the point where we're too comfortable with each other. I think is what you're trying to say.
Yes.
I've never really had deep secrets.
No.
I've always been an open person.
You've been always open. I'm just saying like
The level of openness. So you're always genuine.
You're always a gape.
But are you necessarily as genuine with new people than you are with people you've been around and feel comfortable with?
Yeah, because I'll try to find something that we have in common. So I
Like the
just
fact that we can
keep
just.
spitballing and.
The fact that when Slay was like, "Can I like out you on this podcast, Bob?" and we all knew what he was gonna say before he said it, but he's like, "Oh yeah, when I masturbated on your foot." But
I
that's
didn't know.
okay. So but like stuff like that, that shouldn't be that comfortable to just be like, "Oh yeah," but like we're those people.
or that we I don't know this is right, but like we joke about us
Penis.
swapping.
Wife swap. Oh
Yeah, wife swap.
It's not really a joke anymore. I think it's happening.
It's happening!
Or that Slade just comes
wondering.
out
This is not a
and outs
joke.
me on my wife spank bank today.
Oh, yeah.
He's
No.
taking so many pictures of my butt.
Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
I did not realize how many you've taken without me knowing.
I mean, nice.
Yeah.
I had to give props for Bob. For
Well,
that. I
okay,
was
so,
like, no.
so here's a good example. So the other night when Akko and I were leaving, Slade had already gone to bed, but I was talking to Bob about coming over and watching Xena, and I was like, Akko, are you gonna come over too? And he's just like, well, and he was like kind of toying. He's like, well, when does Slade get off work? Blah blah blah. I was like, so what you're saying is you're only gonna come if Slade's here. Those are the kind of jokes we make that are totally fine. To be clear, we're not swingers.
No, we are
don't get
not.
off that
And
way.
then that's
I
what
was
happened.
wondering.
No.
I'm kidding.
So
No.
that is what happened the next day though. You both came over. Akko left to go do some editing at your guys' place, and he didn't come back over until you let him know that Slade was home.
Yeah.
Hey,
True
Slade's here,
story.
you can come back over.
Yay!
And
Yeah.
he came back over.
And here's the thing, remember, me and Slay are supposed to be the ones that are like BFFs. But I come here to hang out with Bob, and Akko comes here to hang out with Slay.
Well, that was my joke, because I came home and I was just like, well, what the hell, Bob? Your best friend is here. Can you call my best friend and bring him back over? This isn't fair.
Oh, God.
Okay.
So we're confident in our friendship.
Yeah.
It's a good place to call it, I think.
Well, I also feel like we're confident in our relationships as well.
Well,
That's-
obviously, I wouldn't make jokes about like inappropriateness, I
Right.
think, unless we were confident in the fact that we're like not actually cheating on each other.
Yeah.
Because like
Indeed.
when
That would be awkward.
That'd be real.
when Bob was talking about coming to XenaCon before you guys like decided you're officially going, and you said you. I nerved myself. Time.
Shit, fucked it.
But so your mom was saying that you couldn't just go to the con with me, Kat, because that would be too weird. And all four of us like
Why?
immediately were like, no, it's not
No,
weird.
that's not
No.
weird.
Not weird at all.
Yeah, why? Why would that be weird?
Right, because we were
Yeah.
joking that he would just take Akko's
Akko's
ticket
place,
because
yeah.
Akko
Yeah.
didn't want to go.
Yeah.
It would literally just be them going.
That
That's
would
all.
be weird.
No, I didn't think
Exactly.
so.
But she thought it was
Oh.
weird because we'd be like staying in a hotel room together.
Ooh.
Right.
Not the first time.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. So that's why we're like, if we were not confident in our own relationships, I don't think that would have ever even been like a thing that we
No.
could talk about.
No.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm pretty confident that I could murder you, so.
I'm pretty
I'm
confident.
pretty
you could too.
confident that you could murder me too.
Right. So.
I'm pretty confident she can murder everybody here.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm strong.
So about moving into that house again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe let's
Let's go
repeat
buy
that
a
now that
duplex.
she's.
Are you? I
Yeah.
heard you guys talking about that.
I'm like,
Yeah.
for real, we should buy a duplex. Why are we not doing that?
Like I think
We
that'd
already
be
live
awesome. Yeah, that'd be so great.
You see
But
us
the
every
only
single
reason
day.
that we're not doing it right now is is because Slay says that she wants privacy for when she's yelling at me.
Which is so
Yes.
dumb because we hear.
Yeah,
you
she
yell
yells at me all
time.
the time in front of them. So why would it matter? They already know what's up. You're an angry person.
She always wants to be able to walk around naked all the time.
You can. I don't
I mean,
care.
I wish I could.
I mean,
Yeah.
you live with your sister, it'd be a
I
little
know.
weird.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do
Yeah.
that.
No, maybe
But
not.
no.
The Lannisters were fun to watch on TV, but like,
Do you want to live that life?
frowned upon.
Alright, well, I think we're over time.
We are way
So
over
we
time.
can wrap this shit show up. Shit by dick.
Overtime and off topic. Here we go.
I mean, on par with the DrossCast podcast. Tune in next week, and it is Catch Topic.
It is. We're gonna have another Jeopardy, but more organized because it's me doing it. So
I didn't think the last Jeopardy went bad. I actually enjoyed listening to
I
that
had
podcast.
okay. That was one of the most fun ones I think to record, but I think to listen to is probably pretty painful.
Is that one up?
Yep. No.
No.
It's not live.
No.
Is it supposed to go live today? Am I supposed to make that
Yep.
live?
Yes, it is.
Alright, I'll be making that live.
When you hear this, it will be live. Go
Yeah.
listen to it. It's
Well,
it's a shit show, but
Yeah.
again, on par with the DrossCast podcast.
Right.
Okay, well, we are the Dross Squad.
We out.
We out. Bye.
See ya.
Adios.